Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Wukepedia again, and got another Dartcraft tutorial for you, basically on the general idea of the Force Infuser and a few other tricks on Dartcraft. So the Force Infuser takes liquid force, and it also takes MJs. Getting a simple engine just set up takes plenty of power in here. So basically this is your new enchanting table. And to get this, you just need a piece of obsidian on the ground, and then you wave it with your force rod. Now, your force rod, you initially make it like this. A single force nugget, a force stick, and then a force ingot. The only way you get the better one with full durability is if you use a force stick. You get force sticks from the force logs, but currently on the 1.1.3 it's bugged. You get these oak barricades. So you have to have an admin spawn you in some, or if you are on an updated version, I believe it has been fixed. But then when you go to make it, oh, of course, it will be full durability instead of partial. So the most important part of the stuff to go when you first get your force rod is you need to transform a sapling into the force sapling. And then you can bone meal that and it'll grow just like a normal tree. Next thing you want to do is hit the altar, and then the last thing you want to wave your wand at a book. So, Butcher 64. I don't know, I guess I don't have that command on here. Get out of here! So now you have the force thing, and you can get some force logs and whatnot, and you can get nuggets from the leaves and stuff too. So some more uses. This clipboard is also, I believe, from Dartcraft. It's cool because it keeps the stuff in there, and you can rotate stuff around and do different things with all these and whatnot. It's very cool. It's extra storage if you really wanted to use it that way. Portable crafting table, pretty simple pattern. Just some wood, 2 pieces of paper, and an iron ingot. So, there's a lot of different tools that you can make once you get your force sticks situation going on. Just same old tools, just like before. There's also force shears, and then last but not least, the force sword. So I'm gonna make, let's see, make an axe and a pickaxe. So I want to show you a couple different enchants here. So basically, once you have your upgrade tome, you just put that bad boy in the middle. And your first pick is probably what you're going to want to enchant, and you'll want to enchant it with probably heat or speed. Notice you only have the 2 slots, so heat is something that doesn't really stack with anything else. If you put multiple of it, it won't increase the amount. So basically, all it does is smelt. I guess I'll go over all these. The force log gives you a lumberjack. I believe that does have different levels, and it will just search for trees further away. But what it basically does is tree capitate. Obsidian is sturdy, basically unbreaking. Coal is heat. It'll basically just smelt anything that you do, or anything you mine with the tool, or if it's on a weapon, it's flame aspect. Grinding, you basically is an industrial, well, more like not an industrial craft macerator, more like a thermal expansion pulverizer. Because with the grinding, say you do some iron ore, you have a tiny chance to get some ferrous ore out of it too, or ferrous dust. And grinding and heat do work together, so you can auto grind and smelt your ore as you get it. Very useful. Feather is wings for flying. You put it on your armor and I believe your sword as well. And then every piece of gear that you have that has wings on it gives you a larger amount of flight time. Bane is used on armor and or weapons as well. It basically removes the main ability of whatever you attack. So like a creeper can't explode. I don't think a spider jumps. I think a skeleton maybe puts down its bow even. Things like that. Sugar is speed. Pretty self-explanatory. It's efficiency. It's move speed on armor. Very cool. Vis, repair, kind of self-explanatory. It does exactly what you think it does, and it is awesome. Only put 1 on there. There's no need to do more. Claws for damage. You can get a sharpness 10 sword. That sword will do, I believe, over 30 damage. Very, very cool stuff. I think it takes 5. So each claw does sharpness 2, I believe. So like if I was to do, well, let's get that going. And then as you do new enchants, this levels up, and then see, like, you can see that this is a tier 2, 4, 3, 4, 7. So it takes a while to get that stuff. Eat me. So now I have a heat pickaxe with speed 1. And we'll get this damage one going. Pretty sure that should be a, oh, there's nothing to smelt. It would smelt stuff. Yeah, sharpness 4. So that's a really cheap sword. These claws you just get from bats in caves, and 2 of them you have a sharpness 4 sword. Basically equivalent to a diamond sword with sharpness 3 or 4 on it. Very, very, very close to the same. And then you can just go lumberjack. Yeah, eventually you'll be able to get unbreaking and stuff. And oh, arrows, they give bleed. Basically, bleed is bleed. That's all it is. And then my favorite. Oh, I can't eat, can I? Well, when you eat fortune cookies, you get fortunes. And luck is looting, fortune, as you would expect. I guess the lumberjack doesn't seem to stack. It's just lumberjack. But the fortune's definitely cool. You can get up to looting 4 and fortune 4 on picks and swords. So you can technically get more return on your fortune enchant than a vanilla one will give you. And it just takes up 4 slots. So that's that. Very cool stuff. Definitely the best picks in the game if you're trying to get the most bang for your buck on that. And then throw a repair on it once you're up to tier 7, and you'll never have to make the pick again. So about the armor, you just throw some leather armor on the ground, right click with your wand. And I thought that only had, oh, I suppose I'm in creative, so oops. It won't be taking durability. The armor is actually quite impressive. Where did my helmet go? Huh. I had a leather helmet. Alright, so the armor is quite impressive, especially if you put speed on there in flight. It's a pretty cool flight system. You just you crouch and right click, and then you're flying. You're in fly mode, and you can go anywhere you want and whatnot. I don't want to level up the tome to show you guys. It's really simple, and it's a really beneficial way to use your tools and stuff in the early game. Eventually you'll end up replacing it with like a drill or something. It's hard to compete with power tools, but these are definitely a very close second to power tools, and especially in the beginning of the game they outperform by a long shot. So that's kind of the enchanting table for Dartcraft. We did 2 and 3 enchants with no engine on, and you know, this thing holds a lot of power, so it's pretty efficient on that. Don't have to have steady power going into it. The fortune cookie, I guess I'll give you the recipe. It's just cookie and paper. So fairly cheap. You just got to get your hands on some cocoa beans. Oh. So shiny stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Definitely use Dartcraft to your advantage as much as you can. It's a very beneficial mod. Some people say it's cheaty. There are some overpowered things in it, but just don't abuse it and you'll be fine. Thanks for watching, guys, and quick channel update. I am recording videos still for Minecraft on the Unleashed server, just taking a while to build. You'll see that coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Later.